Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's Paddy from across the Shuck, and I'm making this on a Wednesday for the Way Back Wednesday, but I'm not going to post it until Thursday because we've already put a post up for myself and Justin going wild. We went down to our little forest close by where we live, and we done a video. We had so much fun doing it. It was the first. They'll get better than that. We'll have more constructive things to do in the video, but that was just us getting out and actually doing what we said we were going to do for months. So this was a way back Wednesday, and the reason I'm going to post it up tomorrow because it's not really a way back Wednesday. This isn't a way back. I think it's 2017. We'll see when we get into it, but it's a Kershaw. I don't buy a whole lot of Kershaws, and the reason why their budget ones they're all right. They're good knives. They're well made. They come reasonably sharp. They're in 7CR17 most of them, or 8CR something like that. You know what I mean? It's not going to be a great steal, so I don't buy a lot of their reasonably priced ones, and they are reasonably priced for what you're getting. But I seen this one and I thought, oh, I have to have this because I'd seen this knife lots of times. I bought it second hand, and that's going back to this thing that I said. I like buying cheap knives second hand because then I get to enjoy them. I can sell them on, or I can just keep them, give them away, whatever. But I love doing that, but I do it more with traditionals. But this week I have bought 1, 2, 3, 4 second-hand knives, and 1, 2 locking, 2 slip joint. So that's good. That's spreading it about a bit, and it makes my channel that little bit more interesting for me. So let's just get into this before I do too much talking, which I'm apt to do. And this is it. I'm not even sure. I didn't show the back because I'm not even sure. I know it's the link, but I don't know where it's the box for this exact knife. Yes, there you go, 2017. This was a special, I'm not sure what company done it, but I've seen the old face on her there, and I thought, I have got to have that. 2017 can be way back. Aluminium scales, and I'll have to say that whoever has had this has not put, I don't think, any use on it. There's your American flag, which means it's made in America, and that means something. You know, it means something to a lot of people that it's just not Chinese. But as much as I like my British knives or my French knives, my German knives, I like companies that pay their workers a reasonable wage, like all of us do. But I still don't care. I'll buy Chinese. But it's nice when you see one. And to see one over here, I bought this from over here because getting this into the country now would be an absolute nightmare. But look at that. I just think that, I know there's a name for that head, but I'm not sure what it is. I'm not really into all the magical. The clip is a nice clip in hand. It's not deep, but it's nice in hand. But the nice thing about this is, one thing that I think Kershaw does well is they're spring assisted. They absolutely, listen to this. Isn't that just class? It's a liner lock. Liner lock's easy to get to. Nice, strong, getting it back into the spring. But literally, you just have to break it and it wallops out. Look at that for a knife. Isn't that, it really is a beautiful looking knife. What did I pay for this? I can't remember. When I do the full review, I'll tell you what I paid for it. But it was not expensive. I think it was £50, somewhere around the £50 mark. But the nice thing about this is it's 20 CV. 20 CV on this little knife for £50. And that's where you get the bargains. You know, if you can't afford the new modern knives that are out there that have got 20 CV and you're dying to try, buy second hand. 20 CV, beautiful blue, absolutely stunning. I know I've got a blue mat there, but by gosh, it's stunning. You know, it looks a bit maybe deeper on here, but it's stunning. And this stonewash, again, amazing. About, I'd say, close to a 2.5mm, 3mm spine. It's just lovely. The swedge on top is gorgeous. This is a full, or not a full flat, but a sabre grind, high sabre, down to a reasonably thin edge. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll give it a little sharpen. Well, I give it a little strop. I did give it a sharpen because it actually looks like it's still got the factory edge on it. It does. And I'll just put a strop on it just to do this video and just to show you that it is a really sharp knife in 20 CV. So for that price of £50 or £55, I really genuinely can't remember, but I'll know when I do the video. This is just a stunning option. Definitely. And because these knives are hard to get imported, to get through customs and things like that over here, the best way to buy them is buy them local. just buy them local, then you don't have to worry about it. Because lots of people at the time when this came out would have bought this and they've maybe had it in their collection and enjoyed it for 6 years. Do you know what I mean? And now they want to move on, get a bit of money to buy something else, so you get it at a good price. Gentleman who sold this to me was lovely to deal with. Absolutely love this knife. I have a large hand and it's a tight 4-finger grip, but even though I'm sort of I'm not hanging off, that's a lie, because I'm getting it right on the end there. It's just about for a large hand. Lovely. There is no, you could sneak up there if you wanted to and give yourself a wee bit, but for all the room, I wouldn't bother. And this is a sort of knife that I'd be buying to use and abuse as a worker knife. And this one, definitely for taking down the woods. And by the way, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, we done a woods video. Me and Justin went down the woods. And to be honest, we just had a bit of crack yesterday. We just wanted to go down, prove a concept that we could go down to the woods, because we've been talking about it for months. And it's been such a bad summer here. But we got down, we had a bit of crack, and we done our first video. The next one, we're going to do some certain tasks down in the woods, just simple tasks, and just a crack, and show off the knives that we're using so that you can see that they can be used in the woods or not, as the case may be, because we're not pre-doing it. We're just going to take different types of knives down and seeing what they're like doing simple wood tasks. But yes, we really enjoy it. Please go back and watch it. You'll have a giggle. Well, I had anyway. I was there. But yeah, this is a lovely knife. I'm dying to get some use on it. I'll do the cardboard stuff on that up here, and then we'll maybe take it down the woods in a couple of weeks, and I'll come back and I'll give you a full review on this knife. But for 50 or 55 quid, whatever I paid for it, 20 CV, beautiful aluminium frame, the access to it's really nice access into the liner lock. You can catch it with the bottom of your thumb. That is a nice strong spring in it. But their speed safe is just phenomenal. I don't know why people have such a thing about it, because that just sounds gorgeous as any knife I've ever flicked open. And the nice thing about Kershaw, if the spring was to go on it, take it out and it'll still work without the spring, I believe. So there you go. What a lovely knife, and a nice pocket clip. It is reversible. It is indeed. And in the hand, that clip, you don't feel it. It's lovely and low down. That's why so many clips should be. Look at that. It's flattened on the top here. It's low down, but it'll get in any pair of jeans. But what a beautiful, beautiful knife in hand. Really pleased with this, and especially the steel. And I think the original one came in 14C28N, which again is another lovely steel. Really is just for everyday EDC use. But this baby can take, I reckon, it's quite weighty. I'll sort of give you a weight. I know I shouldn't really be doing this now, but let's just see what the weight of this is. This is, there you go, I thought it was weighty, 4.85, 4.8, 4.9, whichever you want. So it's a good, now when it's clipped in your pocket, you're not going to feel that, do you know what I mean? Maybe you'll feel it, but it's not going to hinder anything you do. And it does go into the pocket lovely. But even to take into the woods, I would say 20 CV will be good. And this, this blade stock isn't as thin. It takes a lovely edge. I just dropped that. So there you go. Right. I'm away now. I'm just looking. Yeah, SpeedSafe USA. So little, not a whole lot of billboard that's big and in your face. But I have to say, I just love that. Really do love it. There you go. I'll see you soon for the full review, and we'll maybe even see this down the woods. Take care now. Paddy's gone. Bye.